So this is purely nostalgia driven. The game's good, by the way. Burnout 2.0 Impact is definitely underrated. It's also like actually underrated. Like it's not like one of those things. I just think a lot of people haven't even played it. I feel like a lot of people have played Takedown. Takedown is my favorite Burnout game because it's Burnout 3 Takedown. I would definitely go a lot more in depth into that. But before we got to Takedown, Point of Impact came out, and Point of Impact absolutely slapped. The music, so it's before there was EA tracks or anything like that. This is the original soundtrack, and it is baller. I love this title theme. It's just beautiful, especially this background. Look at that. Custom Coupe Ultimate, Fuss. Oh my god. Ugh. So we're gonna have some fun. So part of the fun about this game is that you actually cannot start off without completing offensive driving school. I'm not exaggerating. There's a whole offensive driving school mechanic. See, offensive driving 101, and the music's still banging, it's slapping. I love it. So it pretty much just teaches you game mechanics, but I think that's always interesting. And if you get all golds, you get to mess around in the driver's ed car, which I will play with. So you can always do a little burnout mechanic at the start, and then I actually mistimed that, so we're doing oncoming. All right, cool, easy. I love driving an oncoming. So fun. You have a horn. So a thing that really made Burnout 2 Point of Impact stand out to me is, like the very first Burnout game, you get to drive regular cars. Like I kind of went away from it. Even in Paradise, a lot of the cars are very much custom variants. Like you're not just driving traffic cars. Like you can't drive a taxi, I don't think. Like, but here you can drive basic ass traffic cars and drive them in the most reckless way possible. So it's wonderful. It's all I really want. So it's like the bullshit I do in B and G before I even did that. So whoops. All right, so we're gonna. Forgot the order of these, so yeah, take down. So this is near miss. Okay, so actually, I'm using a mechanic I don't need to be going that fast yet. Like I just needed to figure out how to hit some traffic cars. So let's. There we go. There's two. One. Yeah, the trick is to not actually do a burnout. Like, you're not supposed to be doing that kind of stuff this early in the game, and it kind of messes with the, you're going a little too quick for what you're supposed to be doing. And again, you touch the cars, it does not count as a near miss. So, yeah, you can't touch these guys. It will not count. There we go. Flying. Alright, so, got some near misses going. Drifting. Alright, here we are, drifting. So I'm gonna definitely use the burnout. Yeah, boost right here. Alright, cool. So drifting, it's the classic brake to drift that became actually part of a Need for Speed series, dare I say it, down the line. But it actually, drifting feels good in this game. Like a lot of driving feels really good in this game. There we go. Boom. Oh, the car's got a graduation cap on it. That's based. Oh yeah, burnout. Doing a burnout. Actually doing burnouts because. Oh, I just realized that. Yeah. So we're actually targeting air, which is weird because Burnout games up until like Revenge were not kind to air, getting air. I actually remember wrecking in Burnout 3 Takedown because I jumped too high. Well, I absolutely did not do well at that at all. So we're gonna do a little burnout and alright, cool. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. 2 feet, but it's still 2 feet. We're gonna go. Alright, lesson passed. Good there. Next lesson. So, I mean, it's just simple. Offensive driving school. Boost meter. Alright, cool. This is a. I'm supposed to boost for. I mean, it's interesting. Like, we didn't used to have this kind of stuff. Because Burnout, the original Burnout just threw you into it. And then Burnout 3 gave you the Crash FM, whatever it was, a little tutorial thing. You can't skip, but it literally was just a video. This is like actual gameplay to like get you acquainted with the driving. So use boost, and then it's just to give you everything. You know how you get boost, how to drift, do all that little stuff that change together. That's the basic game mechanics. I think for this one I just have to. It's like a timed goal thing. So, come on. Again, the burnout mechanics back, which is the oh shit. There you go. The burnout mechanics back. So it's where you drive recklessly enough that it refills your boost bar, and then you can kind of just boost indefinitely by how crazy you drive. But there we go. Gold medal. Central Summit. It's the international port. There you go. I've liked the driver's deck. So we're going to use the driver's deck. That's going to be fun. Let's see what we have. See, there's the driver's deck. But what I was saying is that actually, this game I enjoy because of all the regular cars that are in it. Like, these are not even liveries or anything. Like, you can have this SUV. But we're going to go. We're going to drive inside. So it's actually, the game takes place all in just one city. You have airport, the interstate. Like, this is some stuff that you'll definitely remember from Burnout Paradise if you're a fan of that, because Burnout Paradise took a lot of the elements of pretty much all the previous games and combined them to one. Yeah, this one's a crazy course. So we're gonna play the airport. Look at this intro screen. 88 interchange. Oh yeah, you can also not skip this by doing a burnout using the right analog stick. So that's also throttle and brake. Here we are. This is Burnout 2, Planet Impact. And we're just flying down the road. Like a classic game. It's a shame there hasn't been a Burnout since Paradise. I don't count Crash or whatever the spin-off was. It just was such a good game that fulfilled everything I wanted. Unfortunately, like Burnout 1, it's the least favorite part of Burnout 1 is that you got these very fun checkpoint time, like arcade mode timers and races. I've never been a fan of that in this style of game. Like, when I mean style of game, I mean like Outrun is definitely suited for it. This is just a fun racing game. Like, you kind of, it seems unnecessary to have that. It's a lot more strict in Burnout 1, by the way. Burnout 1 has some stupid strict time limits on it. So, yep. I'm glad I went to offensive driving school to learn how to do that. So yeah, this is 88 interchange. This is definitely, oh shit. The damage is pretty cool. I like it. So another thing to differentiate is you don't have like the damage. I think you actually still do have damage calculations. Oh, he wrecked for your crashes, but it's not just displayed as prominently as it was in Burnout 1. Remember, but that was actually kind of a cool thing about Burnout 1. It's something that still is probably one of my favorite things about the original Burnout is the way it did the crash and saved the crash replays and told you the damage you did and all that stuff. Definitely was kind of a precursor to Crash Mode. This game does have Crash Mode. We'll check out Crash Mode in a second after. I'll have scored. I gotta get scored. It's something I completely blanked on because it didn't do anything. So, latter Burnout 3, you had your driver's score as well, but that actually unlocks stuff. I don't believe it really unlocks anything. I think maybe things are locked via Crash Mode or Career Mode. This thing, this is an interstate that we are now up in the mountains. Whee! Come to think of it, it's actually just realized that all of Interstate 88 was the tutorial. Okay, so there we go. That's one lap. I need 2 minutes to do. It gives me live timing. A whole bunch of traffic. I just always enjoyed Burnout 2. But do I like it more than Burnout 3? No, of course not. Like Burnout 3 is my favorite Burnout by miles, and that's including Paradise. Because as good as Paradise is, it just kind of busts just body slamming. Also, the game has kind of stupid catch-up. That's something that's been a problem. All Burnout games literally is the catch-up. I think the only thing that was pretty decent at turning that off was Paradise, but I was just always so good at Paradise I never really noticed it. Maybe it was a thing, maybe it wasn't. I actually don't know. But I heard Paradise is so weird because it's hard to get all the way into because of the way it progresses. That's just a different argument. Burnout 2, holy shit. That's the kind of crash you get in Burnout 2. This is definitely awesome. Like, I love crashes like this. It's definitely something that's kind of lacking. There's no aftertouch. That would have been an aftertouch takedown if this was Burnout 3. But again, another thing you're missing from Burnout 3, licensed soundtrack. And I say a lot of Burnout 3 because that was my favorite Burnout, and it's definitely something I'll cover in just a bit. I mean, there's definitely some mechanics that have evolved very, very gracefully, and it kind of does date Burnout 1 and 2. And Burnout 1 is pretty dated anyway. It's a classic game, though. Burnout 2 is just your weird missing link middleman that a lot of people don't know about. Because it's definitely got a lot more angst than a lot of people were expecting. There's also Pursuit Mode. Pursuit Mode's in this game as well, which is from like Legends. It's like, yeah, Legends. Legends is underrated. I'm going to cover that in a minute too. Legends is definitely takes a lot of elements from this. Legends actually started as Burnout 3. Crap. Oh, do I roll it? Nice. God, I love the over-exaggerated crashing in this game. I like how the color changed Dignified as first. Fortunately, it's very, very slow car. And there's trade-offs without it, but unlike in Burnout, takedown. I would laugh if I lost this race. Like, Ben here. Try not to, come on. So I came off a boost there to not die, and I got punished for it, because that's the kind of gameplay Burnout 2 has. Like, it's definitely better at evolving than the system that Burnout 3 has. I actually just I lost. The catch-up is just stupid. It's definitely one of the most aged poorly things. Actually, so yeah, so big crash. So crash damage is still calculated. That's the interesting thing. So at the end of every race, you're gonna have a record that you've done. Best total time, biggest combo you did. I don't even know what combo is that, like during a Burnout chain. I don't know, man. Best lap, best skill of individual one. It's very interesting. And it gives you decent stats. Here's classic. let's do it first. Downhill demolition. So this game had crash mode as well. Might as well use all the offensive driving skills we've learned. This is classic Burnout. So I think its trick is to, yep, knock the other car in. Oh, hit the buses. Okay, that's pretty good because every buses are like combos. I think every car is a combo. Whoop. Whoop. Good old classic crash mode. And you have a weird helicopter fly over at the end of it. A fun little totaling up. Alright. It's fun. I like it. There we go. Gold medal. And again, it's better than Burnout 3. Okay, no. That's a big statement. Burnout 3's crash mode has an inherent flaw. That is the multipliers. They are definitely kind of just... It's just not fun. Multipliers. I think that it kind of defeats the purpose of it, because it definitely tells you exactly where you need to go versus playing it up. So there's actually a multi-thing. So... There's a bit more to this game. There's pursuit mode, which we'd have to do a championship to find, but it's just fun. I just wanted to complete the offensive driving school and just show a bit mechanics of Burnout 2. Alright?